Hi, I'm Dawn from Just Doing My Best. I'm 56 and I have very oily, mature skin. I really like to set my under eye. I know a lot of people say they don't like to use powder, and I completely get it. But I like setting my under eye. I just think it looks so much better. And if you like to set your makeup even just a little bit of powder, I have what I think is one of the very best setting powders for our mature skin. And you know what? It's $15. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. If you've been here before, then you know I love bringing you very, very affordable makeup and skincare for our mature skin. And I love bringing you very simple, easy, beginner-friendly makeup tips. Today, I am comparing some setting powders, and I am going to skip right to it and let you know that I think one of the best makeup setting powders out there is the Morphe setting powder. I think I have tried, gosh, I don't even know. It seems like every single setting powder at the drugstore. Now, I don't know that you can get this at every drugstore. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it on Ulta, and it's $15. And honestly, oftentimes, you can get a travel set. So for, again, about $15, you can get two small ones. And I got in this set, the translucent and the brightening pink. I use them both, but so good, so good. And what you're really looking for, if you're looking for a setting powder, especially for your under eyes, and by the way, in case anybody says, oh, this will completely stop the creasing. Hello, I'm 56. Nothing stops the creasing. It has to have a place to go. If you're going to put makeup on your face and you have some wrinkles, some of that has to have a place to go. We can do a lot to have our makeup look better, look smoother, look more polished, look more finished. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I do have just a little bit of creasing. So we'll talk about that in a minute. But when you're looking for setting powder, you really want something very, very finely milled. I will show you how I use it, but this Morphe, fantastic. Now, I have seen a lot of people, ads talking about the Huda Beauty. This powder, setting powder, fantastic. It is amazing. Do I think it's better than the Morphe? I don't really. I bought it because I want to try it, and I will continue to use it because I love it. I don't think it's better. One of the other ones that I hear so many people rave about is the Givenchy Prism Libre powder. Do I think this is amazing? I do. Do I think it's worth a $60 price tag? Not really. Will I use it because I've already bought it? Absolutely. But when I go to buy another under eye or makeup setting powder, I will absolutely choose the Morphe. Today I'm going to use the brightening pink option, and so that we are comparing apples to apples, I'm going to use a Huda Beauty because the one I have here is the more pink option. And what I'm going to do is I am going to put that in the palm of my hand. When you are setting that under eye, first thing that you can do, if you're very oily like I am, you can put some of the setting powder in the cap, swirl it around, tap it off. Always tap off the extra, and then just lightly touch wherever it is that you want to set and not get a lot of powder buildup. So if you want to just leave that alone, you absolutely can. But here's what I usually like to do. If I am going to set underneath my under eye, I usually have all of my makeup on like I have now, and I do this as one of my very last steps. So I've put some of that powder in the palm of my hand, and now I'm going to take just a velour puff, just one of these little makeup triangles. Don't spend a lot of money on these. And all you're going to do is you're going to pick up some on your powder puff. Now, I have a lot on here. I'm not going to leave it like that. I'm going to then touch it, tap some of it off on my hand. Now all I'm left with is just a little bit of that finely milled powder on my puff. When you apply your powder, you don't want to swipe. You don't want to ruin the foundation that you've already laid. Your skincare, your SPF, your primer, your foundation, whatever. You don't want to ruin that, so we're not swiping. We're just tapping that into the skin. And that's all we're going to do with the Huda Beauty. Now I'm taking the Morphe in the brightening pink. Same thing. I'm just going to put that in the palm of my hand and just take my puff and just pick it up, tap some of it off, just enough on the puff. And I'm just going to tap that into the skin and lay that down underneath my eye. And I can set in between my eyes, just above my eyebrows. And now I have set that under eye. And really and truly, I know you probably can't tell, but I'm looking at it up close. I cannot tell the difference between the Morphe and the Huda Beauty. So why would we spend the extra money? This is the Morphe side. This is the Huda Beauty side. Both of them look so good, and this side, $15. I do like to follow everything up with a setting spray, but I do occasionally have some creasing. My face is so oily, and it is miserable, mind-numbingly hot here in the summertime. I just take the original puff that I used when I applied my makeup, a lot of times with no extra makeup on, and I just go back in just to touch up my makeup later on in the day. But I hope that was helpful. If you are looking for a beautiful setting powder for your mature makeup, you do not have to spend $40, $60. You can get the same beautiful effect for $15. I hope that was helpful. And if you like super simple makeup tips for our mature skin like this one, watch this video next. Go out today and be blessed and do your best. And I will see you in the next video.